I'm not playing around. Only adults can watch this video. Viewer discretion is advised. Well, hello there, my friend. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gavin. This is my channel. At this channel, we're all about true crime. We're all about cutting through fluff, cutting through sensationalism. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, that's what we like to do here. Occasionally, actually more often than I'd like to admit, we do some speculating as well. But yeah, we like to dig into true crime. Today, we are doing something like video 27, maybe, on the case of the killing. It's a murder. It's a homicide. The homicide of Judge Kevin Mullins, who died after being shot 8 times on September 19th of last year. Now, the person who is accused, I'm not going to show the video that I've been showing because I keep getting demonetized and I would really like more people to see these videos. So I'm not going to show it, but I will just say that he was shot 8 times on camera because there was a camera in his chambers where he was killed, and it was his co-worker. He's been described as a friend, though his lawyer says they're really not all that big of friends. But his co-worker, at least, Sheriff Mickey Steins. This is a strange case. The county sheriff shoots and kills a district court judge in his chambers. I'll show you a video before it all happened. This is the scene, right? We've seen this video on the channel, watched it a couple times, but yeah, there's Judge Mullins sitting in his chambers having a meeting with 1, 2, 3, 4 other people. Mickey comes in, and you'll see here in just a second, he like has everybody leave. He does the whole, whoa, everybody out. There it is. I don't know why he shuts the door because they all have to open the door, but yeah, this is the crime scene. All right. Now, day before yesterday, a video was released by Fox Digital that they obtained. They didn't say where they obtained it, but it is of the sheriff in what looks to be the courthouse, somewhere in the courthouse. I don't know if he's in the basement, if he's on the first floor. I don't know, but it looks to me like he is still in the courthouse. He's handcuffed and he's talking to police. And you would think, guys, that the one group of people that would be all hip to the whole idea of never talking to police are the police. I mean, Mickey Steins was a sheriff, and the state police talked to him, and he talks quite a lot. Now, I think that these conversations really show how paranoid Mickey was, but don't talk to the police, guys. Just don't do it, okay? In any circumstance, do as little talking as you possibly can. If you're being pulled over, if you're being approached in the street, I just can't even tell you enough. Don't talk to the police. Do you know why? They're good folks, but what's their job? They're mostly, I mean, some of you are like, they're not good folks. No, I know lots of cops. They're great folks, but what is their job? They're in the suspicion business, as I have often said. They're suspicious of you. And it doesn't matter what you say or do to try to make them not suspicious. They are suspicious. So just cállate la boca. Just no talkie, okay? But for the purpose of our conversation as enthusiasts of true crime, I wouldn't say that we are enthusiasts of crime, but we are enthusiasts of justice. He talked, and we get to listen. So that is what we're going to do tonight. I'm going to bring you over here, and let me tell you, as normal, like this is the scene right here. As normal, what I try to do is I try to bump the volume up whenever I can. If I've got time, I try to bump that volume up. So this is, I believe, about a 16-minute video, and we're going to watch the whole thing. We're going to pause it here and there. We're going to talk. I'm gonna grab your comments. Put GF in your comment if you want me to see it, and we'll go along. We'll probably pause along the way, and as we're watching, see if there are things that we can learn. All right, so I guess without further ado, let's back this up to the beginning. Right there. My wife makes fun of me because I like to make sound effects. Yeah, that's just kind of a me thing. Anyway, let's back it up to the beginning, and off we go.
You okay? Okay.
Why are you going to transport me in a vehicle for?
Probably not to put you in Ledger County Jail. I mean,
Why?
just probably because I don't know though. I don't know if that's
I don't
happening.
mind to be down there.
You don't mind to be down there?
They'll put me in a
Well, I mean,
cell.
we'll talk about that. You know, I have to talk to see what the logistics is down there.
Why I got to get put in a vehicle and go outside?
Well, yeah, I understand why you're worried, but at the same time, you know how it is with something like this. We're going to be worried about you in the jail down here with local people.
Well,
You know?
right now I'm alive and well, no weapons on me. So if I leave this building, I won't draw another breath.
We're going to
Go where?
Hey, that edit, I did not do that. That is the video that was released by Fox Digital.
in one of these rooms, and we're going to talk real fast.
Oh yeah, not in one of these right here.
I don't know. I think they cleared one out. So
I feel safe doing that.
why? I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. Okay? I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. So don't worry about that. I'll stick with you until you go to your cell. Okay? You'll be all right. I promise you.
I know better than that.
What?
Joanna, thank you very much for that. So we're on the first floor of the courthouse. Is that what I understand? That door is next to the courtroom near the judge's bench. Okay. Are you a local, Joanna? That's thank you for that little piece of info.
Mickey, you know,
Carrie says, who's the cop with the body cam? The short answer here is we don't know. I was watching a Hillbilly Crime live stream last night, and she was guessing who it is, but I don't think that we know who it is. Cecil, who's paying Mickey's lawyer fees to defend him, he has a... Actually, I don't know. See, I'm not sure. It might be indigents. It might be a court appointed, but I think they're private lawyers.
talked about we known each other forever. I ain't gonna let nobody hurt you. Would you talk right here? If we pulled up some chairs, we'll just talk low. We're just trying to let everybody hear stuff and see everything.
I don't care if everybody hears. I just don't feel safe.
Okay. Well, here you should feel safe. There's cameras here. There's people everywhere. People in there. So if we pull up some chairs right here, would you talk to us right here?
And I don't have a problem with transport and stuff.
Well, that's transport is another issue. We'll make sure you're safe on that too. We'll wait till after we get done talking.
I ain't trying to be difficult, guys, but I don't feel safe.
So we got to know what led to this, Mickey. What transpired leading up to this? Because I know it just didn't happen for no reason. Something's happened. Everything has a reason why it happened, and why somebody acts the way they do.
Just be fair to me.
We'll be fair to you.
Just don't beat on me.
I ain't gonna beat on you. Nobody else is gonna beat on you. You know that.
Don't shoot me. Somebody don't kill me, man.
Nobody's gonna shoot you. Nobody's gonna kill you.
Well, don't do that. Don't shoot me. Kill me and stuff.
So what? Tell me about what was going on earlier today. What was you doing earlier?
I'm curious what you guys think. I mean, we've seen the video of him being transported through the Sallyport, put in the car. We've seen the video of him being transported to the Leslie County Jail. He's talking in like this through the whole thing. I'm curious what you guys think, if this is real, if this is real paranoia, that he's going to be beat, that he's going to be shot, or do you think this is him being smart enough to know that he is in a whole heap of trouble and there's one way out, and that is insanity? I'm really curious about this because, I mean, I just covered, but like a few months ago, I covered a case where a guy was full on, like they had video of him looking like Joker. He looked like Joker from Batman. His face was distorted with giant grin. He was so crazy. He spent 2 months naked in the county jail using his own fecal matter, let's just say, and to draw on the walls and stuff. I think the guy was certifiable, 20 years of psychiatric diagnoses, and they still found him guilty. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm curious what you guys think.
Today. Tell me about your day.
It was fine.
Good day? Normal stuff? Office stuff? Why was you over here at the courthouse? Was you have to come over here, drop off some papers, so you come over here to talk to somebody?
Court? Come over here all the time.
For court?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the time. Just come over. We had lunch together at Street Side.
Who did?
Several people.
Who all had lunch?
He's doing way too much talking.
Let's talk.
Did you see him watching? Like he was watching somebody passing by. Did you guys see that? That was like, let me go back. Watch this.
Let's talk.
Did you see his eyes go down, like checking? Like, I don't know if that was a trooper or something like that walking by. That was crazy. But he's already said too much. Day was fine. Went to lunch with a bunch of people. Went to Street Side. This is too much talking.
What happened today?
Which jail are we going to?
I think, not positive, Mickey, but I think they're transporting you to the Leslie County Jail for your safety.
For your safety. And Mickey, you've been around most.
I'll never make it to Leslie County Jail.
Hey, who do you want
Put
to?
me in Leslie County Jail. I get killed there. I get killed in any jail. So I guess y'all might as well do it.
Who do you want to transport you? Of all the police officers here,
He's saying, did he just say, I'll get killed in Leslie County Jail, but I'll get killed in any jail? So I think that's what he said. Let's go back.
Not positive, Mickey, but I think they're transporting you to the Leslie County Jail.
They're talking to him like on a first name basis. They know him.
For your safety.
For your safety. And Mickey, you've been around most.
I'll never make it to Leslie County Jail.
Hey, who do you want to?
Put me in Leslie County Jail. I get killed there. I get killed in any jail. So I guess y'all might as well do it.
Who do you want to transport you?
Does that just seem like he's worried? Just he's a police officer. They're going to stick him in jail, and that'll be the end of him, kind of thing.
Of all the police officers here, who do you want to go with you? It has to be at least one KSP officer. Even if you ask one of your deputies, who Jason Bates is going to transport you. And I'll go with Jason Bates. You know me and Bates our whole lives.
Yeah, but
You know we ain't going to do anything to you. I'll go with Bates down there with you.
I mean,
Mickey, why do you think we're going to do something to you? I don't understand that. Why would we want to
there's
hurt
somebody
you?
on the way. Y'all stop and let somebody on the way.
No.
We're going to stop and let somebody do something to you?
No.
That's actually kind of insult if we do that.
No. We would never do that.
Look, I know this is obviously a very crappy situation, but I assure you that we have no intentions of harming you whatsoever.
We ain't going to do anything to you.
Yeah, I'm not going back to one of them rooms now.
We ain't. We'll talk right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, be fair to me now.
We're going to be fair.
I seen the look.
From who?
Jackie, y'all, come on now. Don't jack me.
Don't worry about it.
Don't,
I mean, this is a-
you know, let's be fair.
Nobody's gonna lay a finger on you, I promise that.
Don't shoot me.
I know,
Nothing like that.
I don't know you nothing like these guys do, Mickey, but unfortunately, they've told me this is my case. But I guarantee you, nobody within the state police has any ill intentions, or nobody's going to lay a finger on you. Why wouldn't?
There he is.
Okay, so apparently this guy right here who's sitting down is a former deputy of Mickey Stein's who went over to the state police. That's what I understand.
Just tell me fire away from me.
Mickey, you know we will be. You know we will be. You know I've worked with you for how long now? You know how I've worked. You know how I've operated. I've always been fair with anybody.
They say he's transporting.
Yeah.
So who's waiting on us at the Leslie County Jail or
Nobody.
Yeah, just be fair to me, man. Give me a trial. You know, give me a trial.
Well, you know we're going to be fair to you. You've known us for.
Yeah, man. Box lift up. Just be fair to me, though, man. Give me a trial.
I told him I'll ride with you too to make sure nothing.
Yeah, he can ride with me. You know, he can ride with me if that makes you feel better. I mean,
I understand why everybody come in huffy and puffy, but there was several of them animals.
Well,
I understand everybody coming in all huffy and puffy, but there were several looking at me. That's I don't know. I just don't know if I don't know if it's an act or if he's like full on is at a mental breakdown. Because the way he's speaking, I understand what he's saying. It's not like he's just gone off in left field somewhere. It's so interesting.
It's a danger. I know.
Emotions are high when things happen like that. They don't know if you still wanted to be aggressive towards them.
Well, I was already cuffed, man, sitting down, and
Okay.
I
know.
the other guys have patted me down and stuff.
Well, I've not been aggressive with you any. Clayton has not. I know Bates has not. So you're okay. I promise you. Okay, you're okay.
Mickey, it's our job now to protect you. I mean, you're in our custody. We're going to do our best to make sure nothing happens to you, and we sure ain't going to do that to you.
Mickey,
Come on, man.
you know we will be. You know we
I
will.
got 5 grandkids.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. But you know we will be. You know I've not been unfair to anybody I've dealt with.
Not with me. Say that. No.
Yeah. And we've been together a long time.
We have.
Yeah.
But just even after I get there and stuff, just.
We're gonna make sure you're all right. Don't worry. We ain't gonna let
What
nothing
he's
happen
being
to you.
successful doing here? He is being successful in driving the conversation and getting them to not talk about the day and stuff like that. This actually shows to me that he's kind of in control. Again, I'm really wishy-washy on this.
Promise you that. Nothing. I'll go with him, and nobody's going to intersect with us or anything.
No, I promise you, I'll drive you the whole way. I'll drive you the whole way.
Why do you think we would do something to you, Mickey? I'm just curious.
Now, this is an investigative question here.
We'll be down there a little bit, Bates. He just want to talk to you for a second. So,
Be down where?
Sallyport.
Oh, okay.
When we get done talking, we'll go down there. You got gas already, full tank?
I got 3/4.
Which way are we going to the Sally Point?
Not outside.
I don't want to go back that way.
Yeah.
Now, come on, guys.
What's the best way to go? I don't know. What's the best way to go, Bates?
I think it is probably that way in the elevator.
Yeah, I don't
We
know.
can all walk with you.
We'll figure that out.
I promise you, Mickey. Listen, I promise you. You've known me and him for what? Since we were 14.
Come on now,
Okay.
be fair to me.
And I promise you this right
Here's
here.
the list.
They've known each other since they were 14. Again, small town, man.
county jail and they beat the hell out of me and kill me and stuff there, you know.
Nothing like that's
They're
going to
not,
happen.
they're not going to do that.
Yeah.
You know, I promise.
And I ain't got nothing on me now. Don't get me back there towards the active crime scene, me end up dead when a million other people see me.
No, no,
Listen,
no.
the elevator's right there.
Don't they go down the Sally Port?
Car or anything.
Yeah. Heck, you
So
know.
who's all going on transport?
Me and him. I'll go with them. I'll be in the front, the passenger. He'll be the driver.
I'm pretty sure I got 3/4 of finger gas.
Yep.
Come on now.
Cameras will be Listen,
I promise, Mickey.
cameras will be on. Everything will be good.
Yeah, I know.
You know, what's really interesting here is I don't know that they would, and it's not like I don't understand why, but man, they are giving him a lot of latitude. Maybe it's because he is talking. Like they're working hard to make sure he's comfortable. I think if it were me, they'd be like, dude, just get in the car. I'm going to take you the way I take you. Just get in the car. And I get it. There's like a professional courtesy. They know each other. He just said they've known him since he was 14 years old. So maybe it is they're just trying to get him to talk.
Okay, Mickey. So listen, let's do you want to tell us what happened? That's up to you. I'm not trying to force you. It's up to you if you want to tell us what happened. I mean, like I said, something led up to this. It just didn't happen. We would just like to know why it transpired this way. If you don't want to, that's up to you. You don't want to talk about it?
No.
Okay.
You're going to kill me, ain't you?
No.
No, Mickey. Why in the world would we do that?
Okay. Are you sure you don't want to talk about it? Just making sure. And if not, then we'll try to figure out the transport situation.
What do you mean trying to figure out? You already told me what it was.
Well, how we're going to take you down there and stuff. So.
Yeah, y'all are going to kill me. I know you are.
No. Why would you think that, Mickey?
Let's just get it over with. Let's just go.
You don't want to let us know what happened? Okay. Just if you don't care to hang tight, because I took on some of this property, I just need to give that to somebody. Okay. I'm probably
Now, come on now. You guys are going to
no
do me in now.
No, I need to get.
Property. All I had was
You had your cell phone, your keys. I need to take that holster and
now come on now.
I need to go give that to somebody else. I need to move my car. My car's in the middle of the street. Actually, I may leave my keys with you.
Okay.
If you could take it to my house and just drop it off.
Come on, sure, guys. Don't.
That property's in my seat. If you want to do that.
Okay.
Get one of them to follow you or something.
Okay.
You don't care?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. We'll do that. Let me. And we'll let you take that with other
Kill
people.
me, guys.
What are you going to?
Come on now.
Can you slide your shoes on, Mickey?
No, now come on. Come on now. Don't do me like that.
Mickey, nobody's going to treat you unfairly at all, okay?
You want one more drink of water before we go, too?
Come on now. Don't do me like this.
Mickey, nothing's going to happen to you, I promise you. So,
Yeah.
we're not even going to worry
Don't do
about
me
it.
like this now, guys. Come on now.
Mickey, nobody's going to lay a finger on you, okay?
Come on now. Can we loosen these up? My hands are.
Let's get down here to the Sally Port and we'll look
Come
at
on now.
Come on, Mickey.
I think there's about 3 minutes left here.
it. Here's this holster. Yeah.
Come on now, guys.
Mickey, you're fine. I got my camera on.
Come on now, guys. No.
We got to get down there some way, okay? Mickey.
No, that ain't the way to the jail now, guys.
What's the way to the jail? How do you get down there? I don't know. I've never done it from
That
here.
ain't the way to the jail. Now.
What's the way to the jail? I thought the elevator went.
No. This elevator.
Does the elevator go down to the jail?
No.
They don't?
No, that elevator don't go down jail. That elevator only goes up Circuit Court.
But only
How do we get to the Sally Port?
it's either outside or through this stairwell,
You don't
ain't it?
have to go outside.
How do you get there? Show
You
us.
can go through that stairwell right there.
Well, come on. Show us. I don't know it.
Come on now, guys.
I've never
Be fair with me now.
I've been to this floor of the courthouse.
We can
and
get to the
Sally
jail
Port.
right here, too. I'll show you.
Well, no, there's people in there. We ain't going.
Come on now, it's clear.
No, there's a woman right there. No, we're not going in there.
We're waiting in the salad court.
Come on, Mickey.
We ain't putting you in the left jail.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not saying to do
Well,
that.
I mean, we ain't.
Come on now.
Come on.
We ain't gonna hurt you, Mickey. We just ain't gonna treat you.
Let's go down the stairwell.
Come on now, guys.
Here.
Come on now.
You're good. Come on.
Where's the stairwell?
It's right here.
Still not
Don't let them do
convinced
this
here.
to me now, guys. Come on now.
Mickey, we ain't gonna
Like EMTs right there.
you downstairs to you, okay?
Come on now.
Nobody's gonna do a thing to you.
You walk yourself, okay?
No, there's gloves there and everything now. Come on now.
down.
Gloves.
Where they come from?
Come on now.
That's from EMS.
No.
Keep going.
Now, come on.
Come on. You're all right.
Now. Y'all don't kill me now.
Mickey, we ain't gonna do nothing to you. Except they come down here and put you in the car.
Yeah.
That's it.
Go this way.
Salad court.
Come on. Nope. No, don't. Not that way. Not that way. Come on.
Mickey, speak to my what's up?
No.
Come
You
on
can't
now.
talk to him. You can't talk to him. Come on, Mickey. You know better.
Come on now. Don't put me down in jail.
Wait a minute. Can't talk to who? Hang on. Let me go back. Let me go back like 10 seconds here.
Salad court.
Come on. Nope. No, don't. Not that way. Not that way. Come on.
Mickey, speak to my what's up?
No.
Come
You
on
can't
now.
talk to him. You can't talk to him. Come on, Mickey. You know better.
Come on now. Don't put me down in jail. Here.
Or not? Is that the jail or is this?
This is right here.
Come on
How do
now.
we get in the salad court? Is that what?
There you go. It cuts left right here. I have been.
Open the door.
Hold on. Give it a second.
There shouldn't have been nobody in there.
No,
Come on now.
everybody's on lockdown.
Come on now.
No, it's all right.
We're seeing a few more people there.
Come on now.
You're all right.
What you guys doing to me now? This ain't right.
KSP, open the door.
This ain't right, guys. Come on. Just get me to a facility.
That's what we're trying to do,
Okay.
Mickey.
It's a long way
Come
to
on
walk
now.
from here to Leslie County. You know,
Come on.
I'd rather not be there.
Come on. Let's go.
Come on now, guys. Who's in the salad court?
Bates.
Who's in the car with him in the back?
Just Jake.
Just us.
Nobody in the back.
Come on.
Just us.
Be fair with me now.
Come on. Let's go.
These look
Come
like
on now.
COs here.
Come on now, guys.
Very good.
Ain't no cameras out there now. Come on.
I got my
We got cameras right here.
I got my camera on.
Oh, come on now.
Just push through the door there.
There's cameras in that room.
No, there's something. Somebody's in. No.
No.
Yeah.
Here, don't let it lock. Keep going. Keep going.
There we go. Come on now. Come on now.
Okay, that's the end of the video. And I'm trying to... We may want to have a look. Let me bring up Judge Mullins here real quick. We may want to look at the other video. Give me just 1 second, see if I have it in a place that's easy to bring up, because the next video follows right after this one. Give me a second. Let's see. 919. Man, I don't have it in a place that's easy to look at. So, but we've got lots to talk about here. My main question is this real? Does this strike you as actual mental illness, actual paranoia? I have no background in this. I really don't know what it looks like. Brenda says he's very paranoid. Terry, oh man, it just refreshed. Dang it. What just happened? Let's see if I can get back to Terry's comment. Terry is from, yeah, it's not going to get back up there. Terry is from Letcher County. Glad you're here, Terry. Let's see. Cappy Goat, he's already asking for a trial upstairs. That's not normal either. Yeah, it's rather weird. It did feel to me like he was kind of controlling things, right? That's when they're talking here, they really only got to ask a couple questions, like why'd how was your day? Oh, it was just an average day. Just a regular old day. Went to lunch, went to street side, bunch of people there, and the rest of it was just him telling them that he thought that he was going to be killed. That's interesting. Mary says he's manipulative, very. Let's see. We did find that. Reading the plants. Didn't we find out that Mickey never went to the police academy? I think we need to remember that he's not acting like a cop because he doesn't have any past training that would kick in during stress. That's valid. I mean, the answer to the first part is yeah. He never went to the police academy. He was hired on at a time. It was just perfect timing. And he never ended up going to either a state or municipal academy. And yeah, the last part of your comment is pretty important in that if we always fall back on our training. If we don't have training, we fall back on instinct. That's why I'm always talking when we've seen the video of Judge Mullins, basically this chamber video. Let me move up to the part where I'm talking about, like where Mickey stands up. Judge Mullins goes to stand up, and he is told to sit back down. This is a moment to throw hands. You've got a person holding a gun in their hand. Now is the time to fight, right? He's fallen back on his instinct, not on his training. And yeah, so hey, reading to plants, I think you have the comment of the day. That's a good comment. Troy Gray says he hadn't slept in 7 days and kept pacing the floors and keeping his wife and daughter up every night. So she asked him to leave, so he went to his aunt's house, the one he FaceTimed in the chambers. Yeah, that is correct. That's the story anyway, that he had not slept in 7 days. I don't know. I don't know what somebody looks like if they haven't slept in a week. I don't know what that looks like. He does not look tired in the video. He looks alert. He definitely is acting paranoid, but I'm wondering if it's an act. That's my main question. Yeah, you think he's worried that someone is going to attack him or something? Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, the guy in the far right, I can't remember his name right now, but in the preliminary hearing video, he testified in the video, in the hearing, he is the lead detective on the case. And that's something that we haven't done here on the channel. We haven't watched the preliminary hearing. I think it's worth watching. Lisa says it's a good old boy thing. You mean the courtesy that they're demonstrating? Susan says, I'm not sure if it's real, but he is making sure that he is being treated the way he wants to be. So Susan, like reading between the lines, you're also saying he's manipulating these guys, right? Is that what I take from that? Joanna being buddy to Mickey. Well, I think that the guy where the body worn camera is mounted, I think he is a buddy to Mickey. I mean, they said, the other guy said, we've known each other since we were 14. So I think they are. Now, the investigator, to me, I think he is making an investigative choice to try to get Mickey to talk by saying, why would you think that? I think he's probably investigating pretty well. Troy again says, Gavin, the days before the shooting, his family asked him to go to the doctor because he hadn't slept in 7 days. He went to the doctor and they told him to take Tylenol. So I've heard these as well. That's actually a pretty darn good comment, Christina. Insomnia isn't an excuse for murder. Well, yeah. Here's the thing: is that the question about this that his lawyers, Jeremy and Carrie Bartley, have brought up. The question is he criminally responsible for the shooting of Judge Mullins? Is it murder? Or is it something else? It's interesting. All right, let's keep on going here. Cosmic Shy, this whole craziness Southern Scandal makes me think of In the Heat of the Night. Man, that is a great movie. I just watched, I went on kind of a binge on a couple of those movies. I watched In the Heat of the Night and I watched Mississippi Burning. Yeah, it does remind me of that just a fair bit. Let me bring up Judge Mullins again. What was the other one I watched? Goodness. I'm blanking, but I watched 3 that were set in the South. Okay, Troy says, I really don't believe this is fake or a put on. I believe truly he was scared for his life. The part where he's in the stairwell, let me get us there. Yeah, that seemed pretty real.
Do nothing to you. Nobody when you downstairs to you, okay?
Come on now.
Nobody's gonna do a thing to you.
You walk yourself, okay?
No, there's gloves there and everything now. Come on now.
Hold it down.
Gloves.
The gloves he's talking about are right there. He said that was from EMS.
Where they come from?
Come on now.
That's from EMS.
No.
Keep going.
Now,
Come on. You're all right.
Now. Y'all don't kill me now.
We ain't gonna do nothing to you. Except they come here and put you in the car.
Yeah.
That's it.
Go this way.
This part I'm not sure who he's wanting to talk to.
No, don't. Not that way. Not that way. Come on.
He speak to my house.
No.
Come
You
on
can't
now.
talk to him. You can't talk to him. Come on, Mickey. You know better.
Come on now. Don't put me down in jail.
This part, yeah, I gotta admit here, I'm gonna like put the volume down so we can talk about it while it's playing. But yeah, that I do kind of feel like is real. This whole thing, looking around corners, looking through windows, looking down the stairs, that does seem. RJG says, Gavin, I believe he made the statement about his wife and daughter when he turned himself in court security. They were all told, I'm sure. Maybe they also know the judge's reputation. Michael Smith, they never read him his rights, R-I-G-H-T, his right. Not his last rights, but his constitutionally protected rights, right? So I was watching Elizabeth last night, and the detective testified. They testified, what did they say, that I can't remember what the testimony was, but Elizabeth stopped it and said, does that mean that he was not Mirandized? Did he not get his Miranda warning? And I didn't feel like that's what the testimony was at all. So maybe Elizabeth and I just disagree on that one. Keep on scrolling down.
Got my camera on.
Just push through the door there. There's cameras in there too? No, there's something. Somebody's in. No.
There's a lot of comments here.
There we go. Come on now.
If you're threatened by a higher up, how do you know friend from foe? Yeah, could be. I'm just gonna replay this while we're talking. I feel like just having it going on in the background is probably good. David says, I don't think it's an act. He's terrified. He knew not to say anything, and he knew asking for an attorney would expedite his day. Okay. Real for lack of sleep for a week. Paranoia, hallucinations, and appearing drug-induced are all possible. Okay. What all you think Mickey knows? I think this is just my opinion here, but in reading through the deposition and knowing what his deputy, Mr. Fields, admitted to and pleaded guilty to, and then reading the deposition, I think that he knew everything that was going on. I think he knew it all. I don't know, and the reason I think that is because, well, it's not necessarily it's in the deposition. They talk a lot about, like childish locker room talk, but when you look at the exhibits that were filed with that federal lawsuit, no, those guys, they had a real fraternity going on there. A very kind of like very fraternal, I would just say. And they did a lot of off-color things. They shared a lot of off-color things. I think it was in the culture. And yeah, I think he knew everything that went on in that judge's chamber. I think he knew that it had been going on for years. And I think that there were people that were legitimately concerned that he might say something. Having said that, the deposition seems rather banal to me. It doesn't seem like he let anything slip out. Yeah. KO says, Gavin, he is having a psychotic break, which most people assume is violent or bizarre behavior, when you must look at, do they know where they are? What day is it? He's quietly crazy. Well, okay. Now, we only have a little smidge of this content where he's like, it was a regular day. I went to lunch with a bunch of people, and he knew where the lunch was. But great comment, KO. I'm pushing back a little bit, not because I believe it one way or the other, just for the purpose of kind of thinking, a thought exercise. RJG says he doesn't want to die before he can speak at trial. You'd think, I mean, of course, what I'm about to say assumes a rational mind. Okay. And that's the question for me. Is there a rational mind there? If he had something to say that he wants everybody to know, he is on like 3 cameras right now. Right? There's body-worn cameras being worn everywhere. If he had something to say and he was rational about it, man, he would say it. Now, is he rational? Rational. Sharon says, remember, he is a sheriff. He runs the jail. He knows what's happening in his jail. Well, I take your comment. I just quibble a little bit. I think they have a jailer. I think they have a warden there. I don't think it's his jail. But, I mean, I take your comment. The spirit of your comment remains, right? That he knows what happens in that jail for sure. Bear 90. Do you not think it's weird they were going to take him to 2nd floor through elevator? That's not the way out. I don't think they knew the way out. At least that's what they were claiming. Who knows? Candace Cook, no way is he acting typical of floridly psychotic. Well, now I have to look up what floridly psychotic means. Let's see. Floridly psychotic refers to a state of severe and pronounced psychosis characterized by prominent and persistent psychotic symptoms. Those symptoms would be hallucinations, delusions, disorganized thinking and speech, grossly disorganized behavior, negative symptoms. They can be caused by schizophrenia, acute psychotic disorder, delusional disorder, induced psychosis. Okay. Man, learn something every day. That's a great comment. Candace says it's chilling. Oh, sorry, Terry. You are from Leslie County. Okay, good deal. Gavin, your opinion on why rumor has it Sheriff was on 7 days of no sleep? I believe I learned that from, I can't, now I'm second guessing myself, but I think I saw that on a Randy Bartley interview, Jeremy Bartley interview. He's been all over the place, talkie, but I can't remember. Now I'm second guessing myself. I don't know. Beth Brimbury, Gavin, psychosis, meth. Okay, so Mickey Steins does not strike me as the kind of person, just by looking at him, I'm not seeing meth. Unless it's like very early stages, like he started yesterday kind of thing. But Elizabeth over on Hillbilly has made a couple of valid points. One was, why not do a blood draw to see if there's anything in his blood system? It would either prove or disprove the presence of drugs. And to our knowledge, that has not happened. I mean, but we have very limited knowledge in the public on this one. So, and Robert goes, if he hadn't slept in 7 days, he must be on meth. Interesting. Eyes are bloodshot. He's doing whatever he can to not say a word about anything. Are his eyes bloodshot? I see the irids of his eyes there. They're white. But, I mean, I'm looking from far away on this view. I don't know. Interesting. I look like I was dragged through it when I haven't slept 4 days. I look tired. I sound tired. Yeah, to me, he doesn't look tired. But Candace says this is what psychosis looks like, especially before a snap. Way too subtle for an act. You know, there's another case, guys, if you're interested. I was just describing, speaking of illicit drugs, I was just describing my case as heroin for the true crime lover. But if you go over to my website, go to David Elmquist. If you haven't looked at this case, I've done some videos on it. I think I probably have them embedded here. Yeah, there's some audio recordings, crime scene photos. There's a whole bunch of stuff here, okay? Check out this case, because this is a case where he had a psychotic break, had been hospitalized for it, and then his wife claimed that he had another one and that he doused himself in crude oil and set himself ablaze. So check that out on my website. There are so many interesting cases here and so much. Before I go away from that case, if you scroll down, there's tons of investigation files too. So yeah, if you like true crime, that is going to be, you're going to like that case. That's an amazingly sad case. And then I've got lots of cases where I've investigated. You should check out Amanda Winkowski's one, definitely Ellen Greenberg. Father Joe Moreno was Amanda's priest, and he, I believe, was murdered. So check that out when you have some time. Let's see. Bear 90. My father was a cop. He has every reason to be scared. If you've seen the movie Walking Tall, it's that corruption. I have seen the movie Walking Tall, and I have seen the original movie Walking Tall, which I gotta say is probably better than the remake. The lead detective says Troy is Clayton Stamper. So that's him right there, Mr. Trooper Stamper. I don't agree that Mickey is acting. If you know someone's character, the choices they made in the past, then you know it's not in his character to do this for no reason. Tammy, I think that's a great comment. And yeah, I don't know Mickey. And anytime that I've talked with Elizabeth over at Hillbilly, when she describes both Mickey Steins and Kevin Mullins, she describes them with fondness, especially Mickey. I don't know if she describes Kevin fondly, but she has respect for him. And for Mickey Steins, she's like, he's beloved in the area. So I think that's a valid and great comment. I don't want to take too much more time, but let me. Darlene says, I just watched your interview with Josh Ritter. Wow, what an interview. Why didn't I know about that interview? I love the show. Yeah, go over to Courtroom Confidential. I was on with Josh twice. He's a great guy. Man, is he knowledgeable. Crying out loud. Rosalie says, baby Gavin is so squeezable. She loves him. She thinks it's the beard. Chandra, has he had a psychological evaluation? One has been ordered. I don't know if it has taken place yet. That was one of the very first motions that they did, is to have a psychological evaluation ordered. They said in that hearing, though, that they had like a year-long backlog. So who knows? Billy the Kid didn't put GF, but I happened to see it. It's all an act by Mickey. He knows the law, playing y'all like a fiddle. Interesting. A couple more things. Brenda Redmond, Mississippi Burning was so disturbing. Yeah, it's an important movie to watch. It's important. I watched it with my not my oldest, but we have two sets of kids basically because we had a 10-year break between them. But the youngest of our olders, I sat down and I watched that with her because I told her she had to watch it. And it is disturbing, but it's a must watch. You have to see it. If you haven't seen it, you have to see it. Bear 90, he's worried someone is up there to take him out. All they have to say is he tried. Oh, I see. Yeah. Except they've got camera rolling. Tanya says 7 days of no sleep can cause hallucinations, psychosis, and paranoia. Well, I mean, it does appear that he's suffering from at least two of those three, probably three of those three. The first part of the video, I'm on the fence whether it's an act or not. Basically, from here on, I feel like it's not an act. Couple more before we run out of time. Why were people still in the hallway and courthouse was an active crime scene and it should have been cleared out? I think the people in the hallway were, first of all, down in the jail part, they can't clear it out. It's jail, right? But up on the main floor, I think those were people that were first responders. That makes them part of the crime scene. And there are protocol there that they have to follow. Usually most of them need to be interviewed. Know that one from the Ellen Greenberg case. Okay, a couple more. Cecil says, Gavin, what is the strategy for the lawyer to be all over the place talky? I have been curious about that too. I can't think of another lawyer that has done more public talking of a case. Usually, and I'm not talking like famous cases. I'm talking any case. If I'm going into a hearing and say the defense attorney doesn't know me, I usually have a badge on. This is for my day job. I will catch them outside in the hallway and I will just introduce myself. And just for the purpose of them knowing what I'm here for. I feel like they act differently when they know the press is there. And so I will go and I will introduce myself. And invariably, it's like, I have nothing to say. And I get it. I just wanted you to know who I am, who I'm with. When you read coverage of it, this is the face, okay, I get it. I'm not going to talk. That's the way they all are. But Mr. Bartley here, their strategy has been to talk about the case. I wonder if they're just trying to get sympathy with potential jurors, right? Is that what they're just trying to do, is just to get, because they want the case in Letcher County. So are they just trying to get good jurors? Let's see. Meth doesn't make your eyes red, you get huge pupils. Okay. Are they a reason? Is there a reason he wasn't taken to the Pike County Jail? I haven't heard. I don't know. Yeah, I did hear that. He said that Mickey and the judge were not friends, that they were more like work acquaintances. Mooney, okay, I get it. You need a baby Gavin emoji. Got it. Okay, just a couple more before we go. Roger Bro says, I think he's covering his butt by not acting normal. He heard, Diane says, he heard that this goes as far as the state capitol. He may have thought that they would harm him. More, give me a second. Well, thank you. My wife and family are amazing. And Tammy C., we are talking about how many days he hadn't slept, but shouldn't we ask what was the reason he wasn't sleeping? Yeah, I've just been assuming that it was nerves over the case. That's a good question. Gavin says that was Joanna says that was neon EMTs in the hallway. Yeah. All right, guys. Great comments as always. You guys are amazing. Let's see. This is the end of our time together tonight, so we need to do the obligatory self-promotion. I think I already showed you the website, but if you click on this little fishy up here, that will take you over to the Fish Tank. We are a growing group over on Facebook. If you are on Facebook, I invite you to come on over there. We talk about this case and others. For example, this is actually a post that I made today. This made me so sad, guys. In my day job, I work as a reporter and I do most of the crime stuff in my county. This was an affidavit of probable cause that just absolutely broke my heart, about a little kiddo, like kindergarten, first grade, was in his classroom. We're going out to recess. The teacher says, put on your jackets, was lining them up to put on jackets. He reaches into the pocket of his jacket and finds his mom's used syringe. Broke my heart. So yeah, we talk about lots of stuff. I think if I scroll down quickly enough, you'll also see I posted a thing with my mom and grandma. Yeah, this was it was almost 10 years ago when I took my grandma up flying because she wanted one of these days to go in an airplane. It's not like she had never been in an airplane before, but she wanted to go flying with me, so we went flying. Anyway, come check us out on the Fish Tank. Just search the Fish Tank or search Gavin Fish. You'll find it. Last thing I want to bring to your attention is over here on the Support Me tab. There is, all the way down at the bottom, scroll on down, there is a button that says Buy Autumn a Coffee. Autumn is our lead moderator, and all of my mods are volunteers. Autumn volunteers for it. She is a mod wrangler. She is a viewer wrangler. She's a fishy wrangler. She does so much. If you feel like you're up for it and she deserves it, please, please, please support her. Okay? I haven't done that pitch in a while, and I feel like I should, because Autumn, like all of my mods, is awesome. We are going to be back tomorrow for one more video, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You guys might have to excuse me being a little bit late. We've got something happening here in Western Pennsylvania where the remains of a World War II combat army member, soldier from World War II, his remains are finding their way back to his hometown, and there is going to be a procession through our area to bring his remains from Pittsburgh up to his hometown of Youngstown. It's going to be going through our area, and so I'm going to be covering that for my day job. They should be coming through here about 6 o'clock, but that might mean that I'm a little bit late when it's time to start. So hopefully you'll forgive me for being a little bit late. I feel like that's an important one. When my editor asked me if I'm willing to do it, I volunteered, definitely. So that's what's going to be happening tomorrow. Okay, with that, guys, I bid you adieu. Thank you very much for being here. Thanks for sticking all the way to the end, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked what you saw, please consider subscribing. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below.